On 3rd of December 2021, Canadian YouTuber and crafter by day and circus artist by night made a lovely red piece of furniture for her Corgi. And from that day on, this idea lived in my brain rent-free. I never thought that one can be so jealous of small animal as I was. I really wanted to become out. Hi, I'm Kate, and this is story how my cats stole my fanting couch, which I made for myself. Link to Shannon's video as well to Shannon's channel will be down in the description. Before I built this piece of furniture, I was facing few major problems. First, I didn't have any specific idea how it should look like. Second, I didn't have really good organized space where I was able to build it. Third, I had too much on my plate already, making the hoarding and renovating house after previous owners. From time to time, I was looking on Pinterest to gain some inspiration, and I was scattering second-hand market to find something that maybe will be usable, and nothing really sparked that idea in my brain until, well, when I was decluttering my caravan shed that is in my back garden, I found one specific piece of furniture. You can see this basket on my first ever YouTube video that will be shortly re-uploaded and re-edited, and that was that initial spark. I ended up with 3 main plan chapters. First, making couch and pillow for this. Second, back inside the basket to make some storage. Third, well, this is something I don't advise to do for anyone. Making lace that will make it less modern and more my Victorian style, but still keeping the modern vibe. Even though it's evening, it's like 40 degrees Celsius. But okay. Basket and OSB. OSB is just cheap and I have a lot of it. Okay. So I traced around this basket. I will have to measure how what is the width of this basket on the upper edge and reduce this reduce this. Whoa. When I cut first piece that is base of this couch, I didn't have any specific idea how it should look like. General plan was to merge Shannon's fading couch, especially that fading dramatic part, and Rachel Maksy green couch, especially that symmetry of this couch. I had 5 major requirements for this. It had to be cut proof. It had to be easy to reupholster. It had to be made as a smaller version of fading couch because I don't have space for full size. It needed to be made out of as much things as already have. And well, it needed to be a little bit modern because my boyfriend's style is much more modern than mine. Lips. Uh, by the measurement, and after that I will have to add supports. So after this basket will have cover. It will have also those kind of supports. I don't know the shape currently, okay? I didn't plan that far. And I will put it on here, and there will be storage inside and sitting area upside on the upper edge. And yeah, I checked if it's sturdy enough. My boyfriend sat on this. He was dancing across this whole thing. It didn't break, it only cracked like normal weekend cracking noises, so no problem in there. What next? After that, we will think how to do it like this painting couch style, taking under consideration that we don't have basically fighting couch easy possibility here, but we'll figure something out. So to cutting. Where's my jigsaw? Here it is. Guess who's back? Back again.
Who's back, back again?
Yeah, if you are wondering if I'm old, I am. So, plan for today. I need to add those pieces so that I will have basic frame around back of the couch. And we were shopping, and I have a HDF pieces. It's 3mm, so it will be pretty easy to bend as soon as I cut it. And yeah, this is basically the plan. So I am tackling HDF and these pieces. Those I will screw, those I probably will nail. I bought longer nails. And we will check if I will be able to use foam today. If not, there's no problem. I will add foam tomorrow, and we will have to move to upholstering. Let's say I'm not really pleased about it. Well, okay, so we will see each other after I finish this, I think. There's no need for you to watch me screw a few pieces of wood, I think. Hello, hello. Hey, yeah, I finished around 9 p.m. and just because I thought that maybe it's time to eat something. So, I was stupid to think that I will even start postering this. Um, it looks like crap, but this everything will be hardened by the foam, and really, for piece that is in my house, I don't care that much for the structure part as long as it's steady. But I will show you after I finish adding all the HDF pieces how it should look like. So I will just point you what you should do if you want to do it nice, properly, and yada yada yada. So yeah, let me today finish adding all the OSB, and I will think if I will have any strength to go through a upholstering. It's so humid, so hot. My cats are sleeping on the floor constantly. They don't go on the bed, which is rare because they mostly sleep with me. And yeah, today I received a message that there is promise of storm, and I'm hoping that will come, hopefully. So see you after I finish. Okay, 5 liters of sweat later. I'm dripping. I know, duct tape. We have everything which will be most important in my case, because I know I have cats and they will jump on this, so I had to cover as much as possible. I didn't want to cover this part because it will be pain in the, and here this would be painful to pattern, this would be painful to hammer, so I just left those two loose. Why did I put duct tape? Because I was lazy and I didn't done good job with putting HDF. But so you won't do my mistakes. First of all, this 3mm MD HDF is great if you have pieces like backing, if you have like really straight pieces like here. It's great because it's really sturdy and it's really helpful. But for these parts or these weird shapings, you should have something lighter, like back of furniture. So this would be really helpful in terms of all those weird curves, and I advise you to buy something like this if you will build this kind of construction. Second part, if you are cutting HDF, just cut it in the middle of the poles and don't do overlaps. I was lazy, I didn't want to measure, so that's why I have overlaps, but normally you shouldn't have them. It should be as seamless as possible. Next part, which would be helpful, I was doing this for some parts, but because all the other parts weren't good, that's why this looks like it looks. You should score your pieces as often as possible. If you have like those hand guided saws, it would be good for you. to just do grooves, not all the way through, but grooves on your pieces and then bend them. But you have to remember that you'll have to do many grooves if you have really complicated shapes, so better use smaller HDF. What will be next? First, cleaning, because, well, when I work I do mess, normal for crafters. After that, probably I will do backing and base of this sitting in the same fabric, and those will be with light upholstering, probably with some budding, just to make sure that everything is pretty even and pretty comfortable. So those will be in black upholstery fabric, and then I will have to add foam, then budding, and then upholstery it, and I will upholstery it in green velvet, because most of my upholstery furniture are in green velvet. Well, it is what it is. So next I will upholstery this, but off camera I will just clean. Yeah, and I'm sweating just from talking. Today is horrible. I want to go home. Yes, I changed, and no, it didn't help. I have around hour before storm will come. So what we will do? Yes, we are in the swing studio. I will upholster sitting area with this fabric, and the same will be on back of the couch. And to explain why, as you can see, this is like the after. We have upholstery of this fabric on the bottom. Here are screws, that's why there is something to be soft. We do it just because there will be pillow on top of that, and you don't have to use good fabric. Additionally, due to the fact that this is felt and this is felt, it has pretty good grip. This will help you to clean pillow, because, well, when you sit on something you need to clean it. Apparently I didn't clean too well this chair. But now I will staple around this edge, this round edge. On top of it I folded fabric in here, as you can see, but I will just staple around. I don't have to be real concerned about it going slightly up or slightly below the edge, just because here will be upholstery with foam of green velvet, and I have it here. So this is plan of action. And oh yeah, I will probably add stuffing here, but in a moment you will see. Okay, I know it seems like a lot of happened from yesterday, but it wasn't that much, really. I added foam underneath all of that, and I stapled it in few places, just to be sure, and just so I don't need another hand. I have only two, and sometimes it's too much for me. And I added synthetic batting. This is to smooth foam out. When it will be like really tight around it, it will smooth all the raw edges of the foam. And yeah, I cut foam from this big sheet. Hello. I cut foam from this big sheet. I just used a box knife to cut it. I have some scraps, some leftovers, just because I needed to do some gores in here. And in here, this is due to the shape. And this is one piece of foam with some inserted elements. Next part. I need to do upholstery, and I started during off camera time. One staple is here. What I will do, I will staple to the back of this couch around, and this will be stapled with right side to right side. And thanks to that, I will be able to flip it over, don't have any raw edges here. And this part I will staple as close to the edge as possible all around. And this will just need to be tied. And yeah, this is span functions. Yeah, Garfield is sleeping here. I finished one piece, but I figured it will be a good thing to give you some understanding of what I will be doing. I have here stretch velvet. It's pain in your lower cheeks to work with, but it is what it is. And what I will do, I cut 2 half circles here, and I cut strip of stretch velvet. This is all from that old pillowcase, and I will connect them with some um, fabric left, just to make it possible to roll and whip stitch. And both of those half circles will be connected to a strip of stretch velvet in the middle. So this is to be done. 2 seams. Here we have done it. I have done it. He was sleeping all the time, so he doesn't count. And I have strip of stretch velvet whip stitched to 1 and 2nd circle. And on one side we will add this zipper. I have it for years currently, and I figure it will be a good project to use. So I will stitch the zipper to both sides, so to both elements, and then I will probably French seam the rest. Why French seaming? because I don't want to whip stitch everything, okay? So fanting will be easier for this part. And after that, we'll have pillowcase that will contain all the pillow stuffing that I have in gray one. And we will have pillow for our couch. In this video, we will end here. We have full couch that is usable and pretty comfortable. Yes, I fell asleep on it. And I was able to sit on it for about half an hour in between my cats was occupying it. And they do it all the time, unfortunately. 2 additional pieces of information. First, regarding to comments that I got, I created Instagram account where you can see some behind the scenes and some additional pieces of information due to what's happening and what will be next video. Second, I created Coffee account where you can help this channel. I will work on adding additional benefits for supporters shortly. Next time you will be able to see how I finished this piece and if I was able to reclaim it from my pets. Until then, keep your head high and bye! You are a small asshole. This was my hair.